Amber, let's talk about what you've learned in the last few minutes since we last checked in with you.
We did just hear from the district, and they wanted us to clear up some confusion that we had. We did hear earlier that the reunification with parents is going to be at a certain address, but the district said that the address that we've been reporting is not where these parents need to go. The district said that they're going to be reaching out to these parents and letting them know specifically where to go if they want to come and get more information and be reunified with their child. We were told by the district that they plan on having a press conference within the next hour to give us an update on the situation. I mean, as you can see behind me and as we've been showing you, there's still a lot of law enforcement here. There's still a lot of parents here, and a lot of people have a lot of questions as to what happened here at North Forsyth High School today. You can see this gate here to the entrance of the high school is completely blocked off by law enforcement. Nobody is able to go in. They have let a few cars out, but most of the parents that are out here right now are on the other side of this road just waiting for answers.
So, Amber, is it confirmed that the school is still on a shelter in place or a lockdown setup? Do we know when these students might be dismissed to their parents at this to be determined waiting area?
We still don't know. I mean, the district hasn't told us one or the other. Like I said, we've seen some cars pulling out of here, but it's not a significant amount of cars like you would see if a school was released fully.
And in this news conference, Amber, you said this would be in the next half hour or the next hour where we'll be able to get some more concrete details and information.
Yes, the district said within the next hour or so, we will be having a press conference to hopefully learn more information. I'm sure we'll be bringing it to you live as well on our WFMYnews2.com, but I mean, we have so many questions, right? But what we do have confirmed right now is that the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office said there was a stabbing. We've talked a couple different times over the last hour. I did speak with a parent who said that her son texted her this morning and confirmed that there was a stabbing on campus. He said that he knew the person that was involved. Obviously, we're waiting for law enforcement to confirm that, but I mean, these parents out here today, they're scared. They have a lot of questions. They are upset. We've seen so many parents just collapsing to the ground, crying, holding each other, and just embracing each other during this time.
Amber, we mentioned earlier some of the safety protocols in place in Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools since 2 other incidents happened in the last 5 years. Are you aware of whether there was an SRO on campus today or whether the metal detectors were in place?
I am not, but that will definitely be a question that we asked during that press conference. But it's interesting that you mentioned that because the parent that I talked to earlier, that mom, she was very curious about the same thing. She said if the metal detectors were working, if they were able to catch something like this, a weapon of some sort, would this incident have happened? Probably not.
The parent that you spoke to, she told you that her child knew who all was involved, may have seen anything. Did they give you any information of what might have led up to this incident?
She did not. My conversation with her was very brief. She was very emotional. She was just happy that her son was okay. It is hitting really close to home for her because her son knew one of the people involved. Of course, again, and I want to reiterate, we do not have this confirmed with law enforcement. So even though I'm telling you what this mother told me, we do not have this information confirmed with law enforcement. But she said that her son, knew the person involved and knew the extent of those injuries. But again, I don't want to get into that right now until we have that situation confirmed as well.
So just for folks who are now tuning in, the nature of the situation we've confirmed is a stabbing. Is there an ongoing threat? We don't hear helicopters above you. We don't see anyone appearing to run from any sort of a threat that's presenting itself on campus. Does it appear to you that this is contained?
It does. We've been in situations Unfortunately, we've been in situations like this before where there has been an active threat, but it doesn't seem that way right now. Of course, I don't want to make assumptions just standing out here, but typically in situations where there is an active threat, we, the media, are ushered into a specific area, and there are a lot more law enforcement presence on scene, but it doesn't seem that way right now. Again, I don't want to make assumptions, but it seems like the law enforcement on scene right now are just kind of standing around and waiting. They're making sure that traffic is flowing through here smoothly, and they're allowing parents to, again, stand on the other side of the road and just wait for those answers to come.
We see a lot of law enforcement on scene, first responders. Have you seen an ambulance or EMS in the area maybe take off?
We did. So actually, right after I talked to you earlier, we saw an ambulance pull up, and then I can imagine it went to the other side of the school, but we did see the ambulance pull down the road on the other side of this road after the fact. So that's the extent of that. And we did hear sirens in the area, but we didn't see an active ambulance with lights and sirens coming down this road.
So seeing one ambulance would signify to me that this might not be a mass casualty situation. We've not heard from Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist. We've not heard from Novant Health that they're triaging a large number of people. So it appears at this point, we don't want to make assumptions, but this would suggest, based on the evidence and what we've seen, that this involved maybe one or two people and not multiple people, right? Is that what you're gathering?
It is, and you know, based off of the families that are on scene and that were on scene over the past hour and a half, it seems like it's you know, maybe one or two families that have been upset, significantly upset with this situation. But again, of course, hopefully when we go to that press conference within the next hour, we'll be able to learn more about that.